Hello everyone. I hope all of you are doing good and thanks a lot for your support. In this video, I'm going to explain about the business requirement and also the SAP steps for a process. We are going to see what is that process and how we are going to test it. The process is STO. The process is like freight handling in STO process. Okay. So if you understand about normal or freight charges, right, the process is similar. But what happens, many of the STOs, like especially intra-company STO, okay, especially intra-company STO, how it is happening, one company code, and we'll have two plants, plant one and plant two. So when you transfer between plant one and plant two, the freight charges maybe they handle in offline and to the transport vendor, they may pay directly with the finance posting. Okay, how the freight handling? In my experience, what are the different cases can happen? The first one, no freight, no freight in PO. So direct payment to vendor, transport vendor, maybe FB60 or like the NET code, they directly do the payment. The second one, company want to have freight in freight freight in PO means STO and load the amount on receiving plant or location, plant or location. If it is location, it doesn't make much thing because both are under the same kind of system, right? So both are under same plant, so that it will not have any kind of the charges wise and all, but the amount of loading will be different, so that it will impact the moving average price. So that also can happen. We are going to test in the system. So whenever you are doing with plant to plant or within the plant also, if you are doing between S-log to S-log, it will have impact on the moving average price. But in case of plant one, the same only one plant, that moving average price itself will impact. In case of plant one to plant two, then plant one no impact and plant two will have the additional cost. Okay, so that point we are going to understand. So business requirement wise, like I told you that within the plant or within the same company code, they may not want to track that freight and which will generate the different prices in plant one and plant two. Okay, so to avoid those kind of cases, business can directly book finance posting to the transport vendor. He will provide every month that one invoice copy he can give this entire month. These are the I transported for maybe 230 trips, and for 230 trips, this is my maybe some $12,000, whatever the invoice he will give, and then the finance will post it. That is the case one. And case two, we will keep it in the PO, and receiving location, receiving plant will be impacted. So that's about the freight handling. So let me see in the system wise how we can, let us check MB52, MB52, and this is the material. Okay, we have this one. So we have different stock and also okay, stock and the value. So we have stock and value. So this is the stock and value. If you want to see the moving average price, MM 60, yeah, 775.53. This is the current moving average price. Let us go in and test the scenario here. This is 775.53. We will test with Fury. Let me activate this NO note. Will use some different color. Okay. So now we are going to launch Fury Launchpad. Ganesh. So we'll try to use maximum Fury transactions because the in future slowly the GUI transaction usage will coming down. So I'm trying to utilize it wherever it is possible. So we are going to create the STO first. Purchase order processing. Who can do this? Purchase order processing. Monitor create purchase order. This look more or less similar to our ECC. Standard subcontracting. Okay. And STO without delivery. And we have stock transport order. So let us see the technical name. ME21M. This is our GSTO, stock transport, stock TRNSAP dot. It's too much. Let us do one thing. SPRO. We need to check the GI settings also, how to show the technical details. So material management, purchasing, purchase order, and document type. The defined document type, GSTO. So let us keep STO with delivery. Good, right? STO with delivery and STO without delivery. So it's good for us to identify. So now STO with delivery. Let us come back and go again. Where is our STO with delivery? This is our STO with delivery. Supplying plant NS11. So NS12 and material 6000 90 090. So this is our material. How much quantity I want to transfer? Maybe 5 quantity. And the receiving location RM02 and supplying location. Same look like our ME21 only. So issue location and receiving location I have given material. U has come automatically based on the system setup. And the personal setting, like once you do that configuration about STO, I put only item category U, so it came by default. So now we are going to then check the item details. How are the details? Yeah, I got the shipping tab. Shipping tab contains the delivery date, customer number, all the information are available. And we are going to check the conditions, which is our main focus of the video. So I'm going to use SAP standard freight value. It's a lump sum value. I'm not giving based on the quantity and all. My lump sum value may be 200. Okay. So for the sending the four material, maybe the vendor is going to charge me 200. Okay. So each item may 40 rupees, but overall he's charging 200. So all good. Then click on check button. So no messages and no partner schema. That should be fine for our testing. So all look good and material and price we have given and overall. Now I'm going to save, which is at the bottom. So I'm saving it. So the system message related to output type only. So the PO is created. Click enter. This is the purchase order. Now we are going to create the outbound delivery. We can create outbound delivery. So we'll definitely may not find at this moment contract purchase requisition supply process. Definitely, I need to take certain kind of sales related role to get that one. Let us do with SAP GA for this. Source of supply, scheduling agreement, delivery, supply invoice, stock monitoring. So we'll definitely take the delivery processing related role is need to be required. So let us do with BL 10B and give the purchase order, which one you want to do, execute it. So maybe you can remove this role details and execute. Yeah, purchase order is there. Click on background. Once you click on background, delivery is created. You can display. You will find under purchase order history. Okay. So in the purchase order history, you can see the outbound delivery. All the information you can see here. And the next step will be post goods issue. Input the picked quantity 5 because we are not using any EWM or warehouse management. So give the pick quantity manually and post goods issue. So now if you refresh it, you can see the goods issue document here. So here I want to tell that there are two. One is for the freight and the other one is this one. And go and check the accounting entries. Here you are going to see the difference. The 5 quantity related 308.77. The supplying location amount was less. That was credit. And receiving, including the freight charges, 4077.65 debit. The freight clearing account, 200 credit, for which the invoice needs to be posted to the specific vendor. So here you're going to do the specific vendor, like how you are going to do that one. That will be, you can give a separate vendor also in the while creating the purchase order. So based on the business requirement, you can handle about the invoice related thing. So now the goods issue is completed. Here I want to tell that when you do the goods issue, if you get any kind of error like this, so GL account is not consistent or any kind of error, you need to read that message completely. See, system is telling about the balance only in local currency kind of thing. So you have to go to FS00 and give your GL account and the company code and go to control data. Here the balance in local currency flag must be given. Then the issue will be resolved if you really get it. So now the goods issue is completed. We are going to do the goods receipt. For goods receipt, I'm going to use goods receipt processing. Okay, we can use this without reference or we have warehouse processing. That is good for purchasing document, warehouse processing, goods receipt for purchasing document. So you can give the purchase order, click enter. Either you can give the purchase order or you can give the outbound delivery. So I recommend to use, you can give the outbound delivery also. That is a good thing. Post goods movement, any document flow related, everything will be updated properly. Goods receipt, and where is the outbound delivery number? 362, and system will adopt the details. You have to select outbound delivery, input outbound delivery, and click enter. So system will adopt the details, and document flow also will be updated properly. So delivery note, everything will come. Then click on post. So document is posted, and we can check the purchase order in Fury, or you can check there purchase order processing, purchase order monitoring also you can use it. So monitor purchase order items. You can check what is our purchase order and what is the display details, history, everything. We can check it. This is a kind of a report, how you monitor the all entire purchase order items. Okay. So last 365 days or supplier or delivery date, on what basis you wanted to check it. So plant is NS12, NS12, the order status, missing information, everything is done. Material also we can give. Display currency, INR, and fully delivered 600090. Okay. So the sets items are good in this cloud way, how the system is getting the details, right? So we get multiple POs we are getting based on the data. So this is our purchase order. Okay. This is the purchase order. Okay. This is the purchase order, and you can manage purchase orders. Click on that button and then go to manage purchase orders. So it will show the new screen where you can see the details. So we are completely habitual with ME23N. So we try to explore and use a Fury app as much as we can, so that if you find any new option or anything, we can definitely, it will be a good learning for us. So you can see next delivery quantity, no more, everything is completed. Okay, so whatever details we are seeing, even we can directly display also here. The two. So now you go to PO history, everything is posted, 5 quantity and 3877. And like you know that during goods receipt, there will not be any kind of accounting entries. Okay. So in the conditions for the freight, conditions for the freight, and go to display. Okay. Here you can input the specific supplier. For example, if you want to pay that amount to the specific supplier, then we need to assign the supplier and then create invoice receipt for that, and the payment will go to the specific supplier. So this is about the overall process of stock transport order within the plant or within the company code cases, how to handle the freight charges. So now we are going to see the what is the impact of moving average price. Before our posting, it was 775.53. So let us verify the current value. Okay. So now execute it. 775.53 has become 776.26. Where is the old one? Yeah. Okay. This is the one. 775.53. It became 776.26 because we added the freight charges. When it is being transferred between one plant, between two different storage locations, the MAP will be increased because whatever the freight charges will be loaded. If you are transferring between one plant and another plant, the source plant will not have any impact, but the receiving plant MAP will be more than the supplying or source plant. I hope in this session you understand about the handling freight charges during STO procurement and what are the different possible options and how to test it. What are the configuration related involved? It's completely related to our normal STO process. Here, this video purpose is to focus on the freight charges. I hope you got a good knowledge about this area. If you have any different scenario related to STO, please put as a comment so that I will consider for our next topic. Thank you.